It's almost like they have him captured, like he's a captive. Honestly, if I feel bad for anything, it's that. Because honestly, it looks like he's a captive. He's a political captive. He's been captured by the political apparatus there in Washington, D.C., and the powers that be in this country. And whoever it is that has a hold of him, they don't want to let him go. And everybody says, "Oh well, we'd rather run against Joe Biden. We want Joe Biden to stand. We'd rather run against Joe Biden because Joe Biden's the easier opponent." Athletes don't think like that. I'm sorry. And again, when I came into politics, I ran against Ilhan Omar. At least I tried to. The Republican establishment here in Minnesota didn't want any parts of a real face-off and throwdown between me and Ilhan because they make money. They raise money off of Ilhan Omar, and people all across the country from the Republican Party raised money off Ilhan Omar. They didn't want a real throwdown between me and Ilhan. They didn't want Ilhan to be unseated. They can say what they want. They can call her anti-Semitic. They can say that she's working for Somalia's national interests and not America's. They can say that she's not smart. They can say whatever they want. But the truth is, a good portion of them like her in the Congress so they can raise money off of her and they can create propaganda and fear porn and headlines and they can sell traffic and talking about her. I don't really want to talk about her. She's a fucking sellout. Not only is she a sellout to the American people and the citizenship that she so arrogantly and unappreciatively covets, she's a fucking sellout to her own people. She's a sellout to her own people coming out wearing the hijab, and she's an LGBTQ advocate. And not only an LGBTQ advocate, I mean, that's putting it mildly. She's an LGBTQ acolyte, and that's way different. Way, way different. She's an acolyte of the LGBTQ agenda, not the people or the movement to have basic rights. She is an acolyte of the LGBTQ agenda. Okay. Ain't nothing Muslim about that. But that's something for her to deal with the Muslims. If the new Muslims coming from Somalia, I saw Laura Loomer went down to the border and she interviewed a couple of people that were coming from Somalia. And one of the young men said that he liked Ilhan Omar or that he aspired to be like Ilhan Omar. Hey, if that's the case, he's probably a sellout too. He's probably ready to throw on, the thobs and the Islamic regalia and ready to give over to the LGBTQ for some professional or political expediency too. But I know that the Somalis that I talk to here in the city of Minneapolis, in the state of Minnesota, unanimously say they don't like Ilhan Omar. You can go watch the video where Ilhan Omar stood up on stage before a Somali crowd and they booed her. They booed her in an election year. And back to my point, I tried to run against Ilhan Omar, and now I'm running against Amy Klobuchar, two politicians who the conventional political higher-ups and consultants and what do you want to call it, experts in our country say are unbeatable. Because that's how athletes think. We don't give a shit about who we're supposed to be able to beat.